Howdy guys, and welcome back to Moto Joshing. So today I want to discuss fear and why we're so afraid of it. So let's get into it. So a lot of the problems we have in the world, or troubles, I think a lot of it can be attributed down to one thing, and that's fear. The fear of an outcome, the fear of a circumstance, the fear of a particular, thing. We're scared of getting lost, so we buy GPS. We're scared of saying the wrong thing, so we don't say anything at all. We're scared of people, scared of bullies, scared of, financial crisis, scared of immigrants, and just scared of everything. Everything in our life seems to be controlled and ruled by fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of missing out, fear of getting something wrong or not being good enough. And I think it's the most debilitating illness / weakness that a human can have. And it's okay to say that, to be weak and feel weak under fear. Fear is a natural reaction that our body actually uses to warn us of danger, which is why when you're riding a motorbike and you do something stupid, which we all inevitably do, your body will normally give you that arse twitching moment of fear, so you know that you were doing something stupid. Now that's fine, because that's the fear in that in that circumstance is actually a reaction. However, when we fear things we don't know, I think that's why it's bollocks. I think that's bollocks fear. I think it's just cowardly. I don't think that's actually real fear. I don't think that's true fear. I think that's just, again, fear of the unknown. And I don't think that's actually a legit thing. I don't think, that's as the same type of fear that you have when you experience something. If you break down the side of the road, you fear for, the possibilities of what happens. 9 times out of 10, fear is bollocks. 9 times out of 10, the thing that you were fearing, whether it be going to the dentist or jumping out of an airplane or whatever it might be, turns out it wasn't as bad as you thought. So then, why worry yourself with the fear of something you do not know, when your body is always ready, willing and able to deal with the fear as it should, all the time? So why do we let ourselves and our mind be clouded by fear? Fear of leaving your job for another job, fear of moving on, fear of breaking up, fear of getting together, jeebus, fear of commitment. Doesn't matter what it is, 9 times out of 10, when you throw yourself into it and put that fear aside for the greater good, for want of a better saying, good things happen. Even when bad things happen, it's still an experience that you learn from, and you might learn not to fear that in the future. My view on fear is very simple. If you know it's stupid, it's a fear of something irrational, fear of spiders, or whatever it might be, then it's probably you just being silly. But a fear of the unknown is possibly the most stupidest thing ever. At the end of the day, life is basically 50-50. It's either going to go your way or it isn't. And when it doesn't go your way, going through the experience of it not going your way normally is honestly as rewarding, if not sometimes more rewarding, than if it had gone your way. So further to that, some of my greatest adventures have been born from not knowing necessarily exactly what the plan was. Certainly traveling to a schedule is you know, can sometimes be fun, but some of the world's greatest gifts are found when you're walking off the unbeaten path, when you're walking somewhere that you didn't necessarily plan to go. Much like when you go out for a bike ride and you don't necessarily plan the route. Like right now, I'm just tootling around town. I'm not really planning where I'm going. Particularly, I'm just kind of going down some roads and seeing what's going on. And that's fine, because I don't know what I'm necessarily going to discover down these roads and where these avenues lead. They might lead to great places, they might lead to bad places. Either way, I'm going to deal with that the best way I know how, on the other side of that coin. And that is what life's about. It isn't about fearing things. It's about dealing with the consequences of pushing through the barriers that you thought you couldn't do for the best possible outcome. And that's my view on fear. Don't fear it. 50-50. That's the way I always do it. Should you walk over to that girl and ask her for a number? Who gives a fuck? It's 50-50. She's either going to think it's good or think it's bad. She's either going to like you or not like you. And that's the beauty of positivity and a bit of a positive mindset, I guess. Which brings me on to my next topic. Is YouTube overly positive? But you can catch that one next week, guys. But I'd like to know your view on fear. Fear of the unknown. Do you let it affect you? Do you just roll with it? What's your tactic for dealing with it? And do you let it stop you doing things? Catch you in the next one, guys. Ta-ta, bye-bye.